And here is Ingram. Fires for three. Porzingis with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Williams gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Good on the second free throw.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Back to Williams. Embiid sets the pick for Williams. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Williams has got his second basket.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. There before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Magic.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Halliburton right side. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
The shot's good. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Come on. Players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
Here's Ball. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Pass to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Over McBride. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the matchup.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Richards passes the ball. Over McBride. Ball with the bucket. He's got 7.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Pass to Embiid. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. The Magic trail by 5. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Porzingis passes to Embiid. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Richards. Got a piece of it. Here's Smith. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Island with it. He has yet to score. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Halliburton outside. Ball kicks to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. The wide open look here for Highland. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the D really on its heels on that possession. Didn't know what to do.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Sharp's checked in for Highland. Fox, he's checked in for Orlando. So it's Orlando now. 6-point game. Ingram outside. A pass to Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Here's Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
The first free throw is good.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
And Sharp drops them both. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 6. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Lebowski, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a switcher also for Orlando. Smith is checked in. New York leading by 6. Williams looking around. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Richards. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
With the step back. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by New York. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
That one falls. Ball's got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Filipowski. Outside Williams. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots over Richards. Yep, it counts.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The Magic trail by 6. Ball finds Richards. Here's Halliburton to the middle. Here's Smith. It's not going to go for him.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Williams passes to Embiid. Stolen by Ball. Here's Fox. Smith dishes to Fox. And another shot. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And at last, they get one to fall.
3 points. Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
High post, Embiid. Shoots over Richards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 11.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
The kick out to Fox. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
It's time for halftime. If you see the back on the big screen,
Magic. Klingin, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for Halliburton. On defense, Orlando trailing by 2. Porzingis with a screen on Ingram. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice play. Porzingis, such a good finisher.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Klingin, and it's Klingin with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
New York moving it around. And then Sharp with the dunk.
So much ball being played in the air. Sharp can really go get it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. A shot by Williams, no good. The Magic trail by 4. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Dan, I look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram.
2 shots.
Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a talent. So with Brandon Ingram's height and his shooting ability, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can't he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor. And a little bit like Kevin Durant, he can just rise up over people. And he's got a great ability to make really tough shots look easy.
What a fun player to watch.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Pass to Filipowski. Outside, Porzingis. Nice move. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Rose. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Magic. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And so Fox will bring it up for Orlando. So on the floor for Orlando. Smith is out there with Ingram. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Klingin in the center.
Well, Ingram's movement can cause a lot of problems.
Sharp against Fox. That one doesn't drop. Orlando leading. Ingram outside. Out to the right wing. Takes it from 10. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Free throw good, Fox. East End, the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
A three. The offensive rebound. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing him on the interior.
To Porzingis. Outside Williams. Back to Porzingis. Spins. Just 5 to shoot. Nails the close range fadeaway jumper. Porzingis has got 7.
Offensively, there's few things on the court Porzingis can't do. He can use his length, strength, or both.
Fox from outside. Filipowski grabs the board. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Fox passes to Ingram. A floater, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Pass to Sharp. Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Fourth, the Magic.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
First one falls for him.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
The Knicks making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Orlando. Fox hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
We want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7-man squad. The crowd on the court is your squad. It's time for teachers.
It's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Smith. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Traps in the tray. That's 7 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Pass to Klingon. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 13 points.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Porzingis finds Sharpe. Back to Porzingis.
I got yours.
Well, fadeaway J off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Smith. And stolen by Sharpe. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Fox. From 15 feet away, Highland with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
New York moving it around. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's such a big guy. Porzingis can just power through a foul and convert with ease.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Jalen Williams is checked in for New York. And the change for the Magic. Ball's checked in. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
He gets it in there.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Filipowski. And a change for the Magic. Halliburton's checked in for Fox. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Ball. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Sharp. Halliburton with the steal. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. Count that one. Ball's got 12 in the game.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Pass to Embiid. Island with it. Sharp on the wing. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton against Sharp. From deep. Williams. Orlando grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Halliburton kicks to Ball. Pass to Klingon. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. The kick out to Ball. Misses the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Porzingis. Halliburton for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Pass to Sharp. Now Embiid. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that Pistons game, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And Embiid drops them both. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Halliburton against Highland. Back to Halliburton. Pass the ball. Bounce pass, Halliburton. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. New York trailing. Williams passes to Filipowski. Williams, a screen on Smith. Embiid with it. The big man Embiid converts inside.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Outside, Fox. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Fox has got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
A different look for New York. Porzingis is checked in for Filipowski, and Miles McBride subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Orlando also making some changes. Nick Richards comes in for Klingon, and it's Brandon Ingram in for De'Aaron Fox. Highland against Halliburton. There's a good screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with great timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
Highland passes to Porzingis. Down low, there's Williams. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Halliburton kicks to Smith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Halliburton finds Smith. Here's Richards. Guarded by Embiid. Now, here's Ball. He's got 12. Back to Richards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Richards got 6.
And the more experience Ball gets, the more confident he gets in those situations. Great execution.
Back to Embiid.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
And Embiid drops them both.
And really doing a good job from the line. They need to stay aggressive, keep drawing fouls, and hopefully pick up a few more and-one situations.
Ingram outside. Pass to Richards. Shoots. Offensive rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Ingram against Williams. And here is Ingram. Shoots it. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Knicks. He got into double digits. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. It'll be the Suns against the Celtics. And that concludes halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
We've got Williams. Bones Highland is out there with Miles McBride. And there's Porzingis, and it's Embiid in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. They get it back. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 13 points for Porzingis.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up, and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Halliburton passes to Ingram. Pass to Richards. Halliburton on the wing. Good on the shot. Halliburton's got 8.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Ingram against Williams. Now here's Embiid. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Embiid's got 23.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Ball no good. New York leading by 3. Inside, here's Williams. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Outside, Ball. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for LaMelo Ball. The past month has been surreal. Averaging about 27 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Halliburton kicks to Ball. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Orlando.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Now Highland. He's got 6. Here's Embiid. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. The Magic trail by 3. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. No problems knocking that one down. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
Back to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Williams against Ingram. Porzingis with a screen on Ingram. Williams passes to Porzingis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 9 assists now tonight.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's a look at some of the stats for Kristaps Porzingis.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Richards. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton passes to Smith. Back to Halliburton. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On defense, the Magic. It's a 1-point game. Williams finds McBride. New York moving it around. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Does not score. Only the fourth fail in 13 tries. Halliburton against Highland. Halliburton outside. Outside, Ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton with it. He's got 12. Smith left side. Here's Ball. It counts, and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple. There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Ball kicks to Halliburton. Unloads. And Orlando again with the bucket.
With everything he does, Halliburton is a nightmare for opposing defenses.
Outside, Porzingis. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Porzingis with the steal. By Ball. Porzingis sets the pick for Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Down low, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Halliburton passes to Ingram. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Over McBride. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Knicks lead.
Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside, Ball. Outside, Fox. Pass to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Jump shot is good that time. Ingram's got 6 points.
And an impressive handle there from Ingram, proving how effective he can be with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Embiid, defended by Richards for 3. And it's Sharp missing. The Magic have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Ball finds Ingram. Gets rebounded by New York. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Sharp. Second shot opportunity, and off the glass. That one's good. 14 points here for Jalen Williams.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A pass to Fox. Ball against Williams. Here's Ingram. Pulls up on the wing. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms. Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now, here is Halliburton, defended by McBride. Richards. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Sharp. They set the pick. Back to McBride. Halliburton with the steal. For the finish. And it's Fox with the jam.
Good pressure wins Halliburton the steal there. Then he's smart enough to get the ball to somebody. How about the instincts to find the open shooter?
Now Sharp, guarded by Fox. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
Outside, Porzingis sinks the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Richards. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense right on him. Fox from outside. Sinks the triple. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams, a screen on Ingram. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Ball finds Ingram. The kick out to Ball. For the lead. Offline. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Orlando, LaMelo Ball is out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Klingon, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard spot. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Screen by Smith to take the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Williams.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. LaMelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line. And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Jackson passes to Highland. They set the pick. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for Orlando. Shoots over Highland. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 26.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Highland against Fox. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Klingen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. New York trailing. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jackson dishes to Williams. Lets it go from 11, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Outside, Fox. The shot comes out. Good D by Williams. Jackson, a screen on Fox. Here's Williams. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Jackson. Williams against Smith. Williams passes to Sharp. Here's Highland. Sharp finds Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 3.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Ball. That misses off the backboard.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Oh, that's nice.
McBride's checked in for New York. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the match. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. Highland against Fox to halt the run, and it's good on the way up. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Highland against Fox. Pass to Filipowski. Outside Williams.